Good morning from the heart of New York City. This is a Better Self Daily show dedicated to one thing: to learn and apply to live as a better self daily. I'm your host, Angela Shurina, your personal trainer, your personal nutritionist, your fellow biohacker, your personal health and wellness coach, and just someone with a lot of passion for healthy living, healthy eating, movement, longevity, fitness, biohacking, and just feeling your best, looking your best, and performing your best on all levels every single day. Today's episode is dedicated to a very important subject, guys, and that is individual tolerance for food, or individual preference for foods. Basically, we all know that some diets work for some people, some diets don't work for some people, right? But what I came to understand is it's not about the diet so much as it is about particular kinds of food you're eating on the diet. So for example, we might be both on ketogenic diet that I personally chose to follow at the moment, but I might be eating, all the vegetables, all the fish, and that's gonna work perfectly well for me. Eggs. Some people cannot eat eggs because that causes inflammation and their blood sugar to spike. I actually had a client like that who just couldn't eat eggs no matter what kind of quality. Or for example, some people can perfectly fine eat good quality dairy, whereas I cannot eat dairy without having cravings and inflammation and all kinds of digestive issues. And it doesn't really matter. Well, goat dairy actually works for me, but I don't like it that much, so I just don't eat cheeses or any kind of dairy. But for some people, it works perfectly fine. So again, what I came to understand, it's not about the diet, it's actually about particular foods that your body is better able to digest, to assimilate nutrients from, and some foods will cause allergic reaction or inflammatory reactions, will inflame your gut, and some foods will work perfectly fine for you. So in life, you gotta do that thing. You gotta understand what foods work for you and what foods don't work for you if you want to have maximum energy, maximum health, maximum vitality, and if you want to crush it in your life, because foods is hugely important for health and performance. So today I'm gonna share with you a tool that I used in my life once, and using it all the time when I need to figure out what works for me, what doesn't work for me. It's called Elimination Diet, and there are many different kinds of that elimination diet that people use, dietitians use, and nutritionists use to figure out what foods work for them or for their clients, and what foods don't, because even the best tests at the moment will not give you the full picture. You kind of gotta experiment and feel what works for you. So Elimination Diet, my version of it is for 7 to 10 days, even sometimes 2 weeks. The longer the better, but at least 1 week. You gotta eliminate from your foods eggs, soy, all processed food, packaged foods, meaning the foods, for example, if broccoli comes in a package, that's totally fine. But if packaged food has more than one ingredient, then it's processed food. So all the sugars, all the grains, all the beans, starchy foods, and dairy. So eliminate all that food from your diet, and basically what you're left with is organic and pasture raised chicken and grass-fed meat, and wild fish, and a lot of non-starchy vegetables, either made into a simple salad with olive oil, lemon, and black pepper dressing. Make sure that you don't put any dressing that have the ingredients that you gotta eliminate. Or sauteed in coconut or olive oil. So for 7 days, you eliminate all of these foods, all of these possibly dangerous or possibly problematic foods for you. and you get a feeling of how your body feels, what your energy feels like on this kind of diet. And then once you're done with this 7-day elimination diet, you start to introduce the foods that you want to be eating on a daily basis, but not sure if they work for you, or you're already eating them but not sure if they work for you. So you introduce one food for every 2 to 3 days. Better 3 days, but at least 2 days. So you introduce only one new food, and you look at the changes, how your digestion changes, how your energy level changes. Maybe you'll get more cravings, or your energy levels changes, digestion, cravings, even your thoughts and mood. So introduce one food and see how it goes. Then take that food out and introduce another food that you would like to consume in your diet. And then again, try it for 2-3 days, and then again take it out, and then introduce another food. And that's how you figure out what foods work and what foods don't work for you. And again, you only really want to do that with foods that you want to be eating. Like, for example, if I don't really miss cheese and I'm not a cheese person, on that diet I wouldn't even introduce cheese, because I'm not gonna eat cheese. So just choose the foods that you want to consume on a daily basis, or in more of like permanent basis in your diet, and see if they cause any problems for you. So to recap, elimination diet: for 7 days you eliminate from your foods eggs, soy, all processed food, all packaged foods, all sugar and sweeteners of all kinds, all grains, all beans, all nuts, also all starchy foods like potatoes, like sweet potatoes, all dairy. So eliminate those foods for 7 days. Eat only non-starchy green leafy veggies, and just non-starchy vegetables. Also eliminate from your food nightshades. So Google nightshades, and those are things like tomatoes, and a few other vegetables that might also cause in some people a lot of inflammatory reactions. So eggs, soy, all processed food, nightshades, sugar, grains, beans, dairy, starchy foods, and then after 7 days introduce one food for 2-3 days to see how it works for you, how your energy changes, how your digestion changes, how your mood changes, everything, and see if that food works for you or that food doesn't work for you, and based on that either keep it or try to substitute it for something else. So this is the tool that I used, and that's why I know exactly that some foods work for me and some foods just don't work for me, no matter how much I want to eat them. Like grains, for example, or wheat, just causes so much I eat it and the next morning I wake up bloated, no matter like how much I eat it. That's how I know it just doesn't work for me, no matter how much like I want to eat it. So elimination diet. If you have any question about the diet, if you need more specific, if you don't understand something, always shoot me an email with your questions to Angela@createyourself.today, Angela@createyourself.today. And this experiment, guys, is worth doing at least once in your life, to just figure out what actually works for you. It's not about the diet, again, it's about the foods that work or don't work for you personally. Thank you for listening. Love you all, guys. Stay fit and healthy every single day. Until next time, live as a better self today.